So I've been growing these carrots behind me now for about 2.5 months, and they're nice and bushy. I've had a bit of a look and I think it's time to pick some. So I've been growing a mixture of purple and orange carrots, and I've been having a bit of a peek, and I'm pretty sure quite a few of these are a little bit ugly, they're a little bit curly, but let's just start picking and see how we go. Example 1, very, very interesting.
I love to use carrots in roasts, pastas and stir fries, so it's exciting to grow my own. The idea of venturing out to my garden supermarket is such a luxury. Although there is a little work in preparing the garden, watering and fertilising it, the little effort required is a payoff for not having to go to the shop and buy your own food. I've noticed recently my shopping trolley consists of less and less vegetables as I'm growing more of my own at home. Subscribe to follow along as I become more self-sufficient. I think it's important to be aware of where some of our food comes from and how to actually grow it. I don't think it's realistic to actually grow and produce all of your own food, but growing some staple vegetables is cheap, fairly easy and delicious. If you have limited space, you can grow most things in pots. I've also been experimenting with the idea of succession planting. Succession planting means you stagger and plant your plants over a few weeks or months, rather than planting everything at once. This means you can extend your harvest period. Apart from their colour, purple carrots are actually different to orange. Their flavours are only subtly different, but purple carrots contain many more times antioxidants and vitamins than orange carrots do. I personally like to grow both and eat both. Carrots can be grown from seed or seedlings and take approximately 2 to 3 months to grow depending on the variety. Make sure not to over-fertilise them with high nitrogen fertilisers, as they'll make more green tops and grow less carrot below the soil. Opt for a high potassium fertiliser.
So I'm pretty happy. This is like a pretty good harvest, and there's still so many more carrots behind me. I've barely touched like maybe a tenth of the carrots. And yeah, they're not necessarily the most pretty. It's not as bad as I thought. Some of these purple ones, probably jack. Some of these are a bit ugly, but I mean, I'll probably just cut these up anyway, eat them in dinner. They're going to taste amazing. It really doesn't matter if they look ugly. Like, you know, there's ways to avoid it, but yeah, I'm really happy. They smell really nice. I think these purple carrots are really cool. Some of them, like, I think it's just how I planted them. Like, this one is pretty kind of curled around, and again, it doesn't matter, but it's just, I planted these as seedlings. So obviously when I've planted them, the roots have kind of been not directed down. So I think next time I plant some seedlings, I've got to push the roots down. I usually go from seed. Seed usually is grows much more nicely because they're fresh roots. They're not kind of disturbed. But yeah, and that's the good thing too. It's all about, like, I can come out and pick some carrots whenever I want to. And yeah, it's really fun. You should grow some carrots. They're really easy. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to keep updated with all my garden harvesting, adventures, expanding, everything. All right. Thanks, guys.